Hello. Welcome back to my channel, Rosie8719. And today is Wednesday. It's an office day. And it's the week after going to Atlanta. So I wanted to give a recap of the weekend. Atlanta was everything for me. To see family and friends. I was upset the weather. It did rain. On top of my flight was delayed going and coming back home. Didn't know if I was gonna make my Sunday flight because there had been so many delays. Luckily I did. I got back to Arizona a little after midnight, and once I got home, I showered, I ate, and I crashed. I had tutoring Monday morning at 6 a.m. So I got a few hours of sleep. I actually took a nap on my lunch break. But Atlanta was everything. The weather was trash, absolutely trash. I had dinner, had great food. We went to the vault. I'll make sure that I insert some pictures. The vault was nice. It was a nice scenery. The food was amazing. Drinks, not so much. The drink I had was great, but my friends had an old fashioned that was just way too sweet, and they made it a couple times, and they just couldn't get it right. Of course, going to any Black establishment, even with a reservation, they still didn't seat us on time. They seated us maybe 45 minutes after our reservation, which was at 9:30. So I wasn't happy to eat that late, but at the end, it was all worth it. So I enjoyed the vault. We had brunch at Barney's, which, so good. The decor was nice in there. It was pretty, very summery vibe. We did a Tiffany blue theme. I don't know if we got a picture with everybody, but I do have some pictures I'll include in this video. We also went to Auntie Anne's Kitchen, which is another Southern cuisine spot in Atlanta. So enjoyed the food there. I think I had some catfish and grits, which was bomb. I had salmon croquet and grits, which is great. At the vault, I had oxtail and rice. Great. Friday night, had to work. Was low-key tired, and that was the day that it stormed very, very hard. So we went to a happy hour at a Mexican restaurant. Had a Don Julio margarita, which was so good. So I have some pictures of the food and the drinks. And then Friday night, we kind of just watched the show on Netflix. Some of my other friends came over. We talked, we vibed, we ordered pizza wings because it was just really raining hard, and it's like I don't want to get caught up in that. Not Atlanta traffic, and it's raining hard like cats and dogs. No, thank you. So that was kind of the weekend. What else did I do? We went for a walk, got 2 miles in with my besties. Also got a facial. It was more relaxing than anything. Did I study? I got some studying in. Enough? Probably not, but I picked up my iPad every day and did some drills to make sure I didn't lose what I've learned. And since then, kind of been back on the grind, tutoring, work. This weekend is going to be wedding prep. So getting prepared to travel to St. Croix. So some prep is going on this weekend, like outside of studying. Is going to be getting my eyebrows threaded. I I got my facial in Atlanta, so I don't need to do that. I'm getting eyebrows threaded. Oh, wax. I was supposed to get waxed yesterday. I was just way too tired. So that's gonna be Saturday, is getting a Brazilian wax, getting my eyebrows threaded, and then the following week is hair, nails, and lashes. So we'll have another packing video because there's a lot we have to take for this destination wedding. So that was Atlanta in a nutshell. I enjoyed seeing my family and my friends. It's always bittersweet for leaving to come back home because Atlanta is such a vibe. It is such a vibe. It's expensive, but it's a vibe, and that's why sometimes you just gotta get away. You definitely have to get away. We were on the hustle and bustle this past weekend to make sure that my friend had an experience. And granted, we didn't do everything that I had on my list because I wanted to take her to an Atlanta strip club. The rain really threw that off for us, and we weren't able to regain that time back. So it's okay. She had an experience. In her words, Atlanta don't owe her nothing. So I'm here for Atlanta not owing nobody nothing. So I'm really excited. It was her first time going. She went to a retreat, a one-day retreat there. And then I dropped her off. I hung out with my friends for the day, came back and got her, and we took her to dinner and we explored the city a little bit. We got, oh, I forgot, we got, she got a mani and pedi. I got a pedicure. Just full of relaxation. You know you in Atlanta where hookah is everywhere. In the restaurant, in the nail salon, just hookah everywhere. But I love it. I definitely love it. I am ready for my short week. 2 more days after today, 1 more day of work, and then the 4th of July. And we out of there. 4th of July plans. I just want to chill, have a surprise bridal shower that I'm going to for my friend that's getting married. She doesn't know anything about it. I have to pick up her wedding gift, which I'm excited to show y'all. I have to pick it up tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun and exciting. I think she's really gonna enjoy it. Myself and a couple of the bridesmaids got her this gift because sometimes you can't do things as a group. I'll just keep it at that. Sometimes you can't do things as a group. Everybody don't cooperate. And time is winding down. We got less than 14 days before the wedding. And I was also responsible for something blue. So her something blue has come in the mail. And I'm super excited about it. To be asked to give her something blue is amazing. So I ordered it, and it's nothing that's too flamboyant and outgoing. She loves waist beads, and she's Caribbean. So she had my god baby in February, and she cried so hard that she had to take her waist beads off. So she just got new waist beads a couple weeks ago. So her something blue for her wedding is going to be blue, baby blue. And I'll show them to you guys probably tomorrow once I pick up her second gift. I'll show them to you guys. They're a really, really nice blue color. Really pretty blue. So we're almost to the finish line. Get to St. Croix, get through the multiple weddings, and then enjoy the rest of my time there on vacation. So as far as my makeup today, nothing too big, just putting on something, multitasking a little bit. Actually almost complete talking to y'all. I'm gonna let this lighter concealer dry down a bit, and we're gonna blend that out, and we're gonna use some liquid products, a liquid blush and a little liquid contour. I am so in love with this e.l.f. orange blush. I wore it, I did my makeup, which I did not have an opportunity to record. I know, and it was so bomb. I'll insert pictures. I wore my red dress and my red heels with this orange blush and a red lip. You can tell your girl nothing. Nothing. I love this. It's like $11. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. Bit of a cream contour. I'm going to blend out the blush, and then we'll blend out that concealer. And look how pretty that orange is. Tell me in the comments, what's your summer blush color? Because I'm curious. I normally go for a pink. I mix a pink and an orange, which I kind of still do. Because I do have an orange powder blush. But this is Eden's Lounge blush palette. I love this. I've had this for a long time. This came from a Black-owned company, but I love mixing these two together. I think today I'm going to use the L'Oreal blush, Infallible blush, which is always nice, always nice. I've been loving really the L'Oreal Infallible line. This Blur Perfection is bomb. Works very well, this pink color, for girls like me. When I did my makeup with this in Atlanta, even I was shocked. And the thing is, all the makeup that I used on this Atlanta trip was drugstore makeup. It wasn't anything high class outside of my setting spray. And then I even used, because I love this small bottle, the L'Oreal Infallible 3-second setting mist. It's a vibe. Outside of the one size blurring, the one size secure the blur, everything else was drugstore makeup. and my Sephora all over Hazelnut Deep Golden Micro Smooth Powder. Everything else was drugstore. I love that for me. Even the concealer was Neutrogena, which is a dupe for NARS. And then the brighter concealer that I use was from the beauty supply store. So, yeah. Primer. ELF. I'm using all of my travel size products because I haven't unpacked nothing. So that's also on my list of things to do. Is I need to unpack. I need to wash clothes all this weekend and prepare for the hectic week ahead. Still going into the office next week. So yeah. So just removing this from up under my eyes, making sure that I definitely get my forehead, which is one of my oiliest areas. Use that all over powder. And now I'm going to follow up behind with powder products to help just seal in the blush as well as the contour that I did. And look at that pink, it's so cute. The pink and the orange are just playing peekaboo a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible foundation powder, and this color is, I don't know, Deep Amber. Deep Amber. Okay. Charlotte Tilbury. Let that sit and dry. Use the Curl Fixing Lash Base from Essence, and I'm using this as a mascara. I'm gonna put on some lip gloss, and we're going to be good after putting on our setting spray. Okay. And of course, I gotta wash my makeup brushes again. I love it though. Having clean makeup brushes means you have clear skin. It helps promote clear skin, which works for me. Okay. So face is done. This is my little look. As far as hair, still using my travel size products. I'm using the Dr. Locks leave-in conditioner and then the Dr. Locks Yaya. Love the Yaya oil. And I think we're gonna put this right back in a ponytail, or we may not. Let's see what down is giving, because we get a retwist next weekend. One thing I love about locks is how versatile they are. And I will rock a twist out. A twist out can be 2 styles for me, because I go get my locks retwisted every 2 months. The twists themselves are a style, and then when I unravel them, they're a style. So just getting all of my scalp. Love this smell of this too. And I have the big bottle. Using the Yaya oil around my temples and my edges. I typically don't show down my edges unless it shows that I need a retwist. Okay, I think we're gonna rock it down. This is the look. And now we're about to knock out. I have about an hour before I need to leave to go to work. I'm gonna knock out some studying and then get on the road. So I'll pick you guys back up probably tomorrow just to get a check-in of what I need to do and start packing and start preparing to head to St. Croix for the wedding. So see you in the things that.
As long as you okay, because we don't fuck with seafood. Yum. Ooh, that hot sauce smells strong.
Is it strong?